What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Today we're decked out in our whites for our debut in the whites. That's right, today we are making our New Zealand debut in the Test arena against West Indies. And I think, funny enough, back in my career, I can't remember what episode it was, I think it was between 10 and 20, we actually made our debut against the exact same opposition. So a wee bit of deja vu going on there, but we're looking forward to it. It is going to be a whole lot of fun. I don't know why Kemar Roach is batting at 3, because that's just strange. But anyway, as I said yesterday in my FIFA 16 video, you know, something new. We've got a bit of a debut going on today, and we've got that test debut. I didn't want to go and give too much away, but here we are now, basically into it. So Kemar Roach, I'm not sure why he's batting there, and I've kind of found a new field that I guess kind of suits my bowling a little bit. I didn't quite make the change that I wanted to, but pace balance 9. And you go and you shift your short third man just back to a normal third man, and for me that seems, especially in limited overs games, to go and pick you up wickets quite a lot, especially if you're bowling outswing too, because you bowl outswing and they've got to almost go and play through there. So I think this New Zealand side is set up a little bit better than the one on my career though, which I am quite happy about, and there's an example of what I'm talking about. Just go and run it fine down there to third man. They're not going to pick up 4, just the 2. So a good first over, just a 3 coming off it for Cliffy, which we will definitely go and take. And we just got to go and just keep building, and hopefully we can pick up a wicket in this first, I guess, this first spell of ours, shall we say. But yeah, that field seemed to work really well for me, so I'm going to go and continue on with that. So a lot of people have also said they want to see international gameplay, so that's what we've got. And there is that first wicket, ladies and gentlemen. We have got Powell. He was going quite nicely until we came in, and then we've really gone and slowed him down, and we have just taken his leg stump out of the ground like that. So Inquan's... See, these squads not quite up to date as I would like, but I mean, we did start this career mode a wee while ago, saying that. So Dwayne Bravo's still in the side, batting at number 4 as well, which is a little bit strange too, because he normally batted a wee bit lower than that. And it definitely isn't Darren Bravo, because he is left-handed. It is definitely Dwayne Bravo. Not going to go and make that mistake. So the West Indians look like they're playing quite aggressive here, which is good for us, because it means we have that potential to go and pick up those wickets early on. So I haven't changed the field again, but I think for Kemar Roach, I think we can get away with it, because he's not going to play too many dabs down. And I think if he does, we do also have the chance of catching him LBW if he does play one wrong, because personally he shouldn't be batting. I don't know why he's batting at number 3. He bats at number 3 for the West Indies in test matches in like every game that I've played. I don't know what is going on there. Maybe there was some kind of mistake when it comes to names and stuff. And just as I say, he doesn't go and play that shot, he does it off the last ball of the over, because generally that is what happens off the last ball of the over. You go for a boundary. But we picked up a wicket in that over, so a wicket in our second over in our test career, which is very good. And as I said, the New Zealand side not changed as such, but it is, I would say it probably is a lot more balanced, and it's nice to see the proper guys actually having a bowl as well. So Trent Boult, Tim Southey, they're having a bowl. We've still got Dan the Man Vittori as our spinner in there, so that's good to have him. He's going to offer a lot with both bat and ball down at number 8. We've essentially taken, I guess, the all-rounder spot, you know, the spot that either is filled by Corey Anderson or Jimmy Neesham. So we haven't really taken too much out of there. It is more of a like-for-like change rather than, you know, sometimes you go into a squad and it messes things up. I think we've still got BJ Watling keeping at number 7 as well, so it's good to have him in there too. I thought we were going to cut that out, but no, don't manage to go and cut that out. So I'm happy with that wicket first up, and I am also happy as well. This is something I was supposed to mention at the start of the video, but I'm really happy with the support we've received so far on this new series we started on Wednesday. Everyone seems to be loving it. I'm really enjoying it. People are already asking when Season 2 is going to be, because they haven't gone and made the cut in the first 50 players or you know, anything like that. And I had a guy who's actually gone and done the stats for me as well, because the bowling stats, as you may or may not have seen towards the end of the video, just not, I don't know what's gone on with them, but something funky has gone on, and so he's actually gone, he's done the stats for me, so I'm very happy with that. He's even color coordinated everything as well, so that is a huge boost. And yeah, I just want to say thank you, because without you guys, you know, definitely couldn't go and do something like that. I mean, the support that we've received, incredible. And as I said, the amount of people who have said, why aren't I playing, why aren't I in this team, rah, rah, rah. it is just great because it means that potentially we are going to go and do a season 2. It means that, you know, those players who missed out can go and get in, and potentially it means we can have another side as well, because only the 5 at the moment, so we're running the bye, and it would be nice to have 3 games in a episode. Oh no, that's... Oh, I got excited there for a second. I got excited, but no, it was definitely going... it was missing off. You know, I think just with the natural angle that I bowl, I don't know what it is, but for some reason it just goes out just slightly. And I mean, if I could get it to go in just a touch, it would be ideal, because the amount of LBW wickets we would pick up, you know, from chances like that would be very good. But it doesn't matter. You know, we just got to keep going. We picked up that wicket early on, which is good, because normally you come into the test match arena and it is very hard to go and pick up wickets, and we picked up one clean bowled as well, which I'm very, very happy with. So we just got to go and keep going. We're going to do a few more overs, just basically bowl, I guess. Well, I was going to just bowl that first spell, but probably going to come back now. So side, yeah, this side's changed quite a little bit, and we don't seem to be bowling too much. I guess we're in the side, you know, as that 4th seamer. So I guess there is probably a little bit more emphasis going on my batting in this New Zealand side rather than just my bowling. So hopefully that there is going to become, well, it's going to come out good, because we've been batting all right lately. I mean, we've got an average in both one day and first class cricket of just above 20, which, you know, for a number 6, you probably want a little bit more. And that, I believe, was a caught and bowled opportunity to get Chandapur as well. So that would have been a big wicket if we could have gone and snared that one. So we're just going to keep going and plugging away. Hopefully pick up something in our next couple of overs, and then we'll go and probably look at wrapping things up just on our debut. It would be nice to go and grab another wicket, nab another wicket just towards the end, because I've got a lot to do today, a lot to go and sort out. And yeah, we just need to go and pick up some wickets. Just go and bang, 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 just like that. It would be nice. But as I said, we just got to wait and see. That really annoys me. Ah, oh, yes, good. I was going to say, it really annoys me when I miss out on a maiden, because they do that wee little dab down to 3rd man last ball. But quite often they will go and turn back like they did on that occasion there. So we pick up another maiden just like that. And so Wag's coming back in now. I don't even know who's picked up most of our wickets. We've got one. I think well, there was a run out actually. And I think Vittori may potentially have the other couple. So it would be nice to break this partnership, because these, I mean, you get rid of these two, and you know, you're starting to get down towards the low order players. I mean, Darren Sammy can bat. We've seen that. He's kind of one of those players. Doesn't play test matches anymore. But when he did play test matches, it was kind of a wee bit hard. I guess just not because of his lack of ability, but a lot of the times when West Indies would play, depending on the surface they were playing, they would play like a couple of spinners. And because of that, when Darren Sammy batted at number 8, he was kind of one of those guys who was required to open the bowling. And I mean, you know, he's not a bad bowler, don't get me wrong. He's a good bowler. But to be an opening bowler with a guy who bowls at his pace, it just doesn't quite work for me. And a lot of people are saying, I mean, I think this was actually when West Indies were touring New Zealand, when Darren Sammy must have still been the Test captain. Dinesh Ramdin. No, Jason Holder now is actually the West Indies captain. He got it not too long ago. So I think he's captaining both one-dayers and Test matches now. But back to what I was saying, when Darren Sammy was the captain, there were a lot of people that were saying, you know, he comes in as, I guess, your first change quite often, or even sometimes your opening bowler, and he's a guy who only comes in, trundles in and bowls about 110, and you've got the likes of South Africa who've got like Steyn, Philander and Morkel, and so Steyn and Philander open, and then Morkel comes in and bowls about 140k, so you don't get any rest when it comes into that first change bowler, whereas Darren Sammy, you know, he kind of is, you can relax a little bit against him, you know, compared to other first change bowlers going around world cricket. And, I mean, with the bat as well, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to go and play him, you know, higher up, because he is still a good batsman, but he's not one of those guys who's going to score consistently high runs for you. And, I mean, that is reflected probably in his average, which I'm actually not too sure of. But, I mean, majority of the time, he bats down. Was that not caught and bowled? I was sure that was a caught and bowled umpire. But majority of the time, he batted down at 7 and 8. When it comes to T20 cricket, I mean, he is... you know, it's a bit different, because he's one of those guys, West Indian, who can go out, he can score runs for you quick, very flamboyant, very free-flowing, and high scoring. You know, he'll go and do that. So we're going to have one more ball left here, and then we're going to go and wrap things up. So anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed my test debut for the Black Caps. Hopefully some more international stuff is going to be coming your guys' way soon, because a lot of people have been going and asking for that as well. So yeah, if you have liked the video, remember, drop a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter. Links to that can be found down below in the description. And make sure you tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we have got more NRL Rugby League Live 3, carrying on with the Parramatta Eels in our career mode there. First game of the NRL season. So really going and looking forward to that. Hope you guys have had a good week, and we'll see you tomorrow.